Hello my beautiful people, welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Well, I am back again to talk about another altcoin, but this particular altcoin is ridiculous. Can you believe a token is out there right now as I'm making this video causing disasters to so many people's portfolio? I'm talking about Terra. Terra is dead. The coin dumped from $119 in less than a month to $2.2. I don't know if you were short in it, because I know I ripped some short, but that coin almost flew me out of a long. In fact, that coin was so volatile that day before yesterday was such a day to remember if you have been holding Luna. So this video, we're going to discuss the dump. We're going to discuss if Luna is likely going to withstand this sell-off, and also I am going to tell you why Luna sold off, and if this kind of situation can happen to any other altcoin. You know, they talk about shitcoin now. This is a perfect example of what a shitcoin can do to your portfolio and how dangerous it is. The entire crypto market, right? This is what we're going to discuss. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you are new here, you are welcome. If you are old, don't forget, I always appreciate you whenever I'm making new videos. I think of you, and then I know that yes, my viewer who just returned to watch this video is what's being appreciated. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Stick by, because I will be right back.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over.
Yes, I am back. So first of all, we're going to talk about what happened to Luna. How come Luna token dumped this bad in just a couple of 2 weeks? What happened? Even while Bitcoin is struggling to hold, I know Bitcoin dumped, right? So a lot of us might think, oh, it is the entire crypto market. Yes, it was the entire crypto market that had a reaction in the past few days, but not as bad as this particular reaction here. So let me tell you the story of Luna and why Luna has become a shitcoin. So we're going to first of all start by understanding what Luna does. You see, Luna boasts itself as a stable coin that is pegged and fast in delivering transactions, right? So in the sense that Luna boasts that it can deliver a well-rounded amount of big, huge transaction in matter of seconds. But here's the problem. As a stable coin, unlike USDT, Luna has its own special stable coin called UST. USDT, the regular USDT that you are aware of, is actually pegged to normal dollar. Now dollar do fluctuate, but it's not that fast. So the normal USDT pegged to dollar, the fluctuation is a little bit, just a little bit, so you won't even notice it. But Luna did not peg its own stable coin to USDT because it's boosting itself and prouding itself of giving bigger returns, and not just that, fast transaction. It was pegged to BTC. Like, what were they thinking? Are you thinking that BTC is stable? Because if you are pegging any coin to BTC, you are actually calling the volatility of BTC to that coin. Exactly, because pegging a coin to BTC is disaster if people are going to use that coin to buy BTC. It's like taking the money from the coin back to BTC. So if I'm using UST to buy BTC, I'm still moving the money from UST back to BTC. So chances are high that the pegging cannot work. There will be fluctuation. In fact, there will be strong volatility when BTC experiences volatility. So when BTC experiences strong volatility in the market, if you don't know what volatility is, it is the rate at which money enters and leaves the market. When it's so fast, you see price move fast. So the amount of money leaving the market was so fast on BTC, and we see BTC breaking the 30k support. But that only, in fact, when BTC started crumbling from 40k, began the downward move of course, Luna. Now, When the downward move first started, people didn't notice it because BTC was going sideways and holding up and all of that. So it wasn't reflecting until BTC started really crashing and the volatility showed itself live in the experiment of UST. As UST started losing capital, money started moving out of UST fast, and the pegging was obvious that it's not going to work, and everything started crashing and leading fear to get into the market. So everybody who believed in Luna UST by investing in Luna completely changed their mind, and they were pulling out of their money, and the whole thing started crashing. The experiment went down, and the whole thing became a shit coin in just a matter of seconds. Phew. I'm glad I wasn't holding Luna, because if you were staking Luna, because Luna too had a high staking reward. If you were on exchanges like Binance, they were high staking rewards. If you were on Luna on staking, you would have been caught right in it, because maybe you wouldn't have been able to unlock your coin and you stake your coin. And this is, in fact, this crypto market, I've learned everything that has advantage has some piece of disadvantage in it. So I understand that yes, we should stake our coin, we should hang in there if we are holding for a long time. Holding for a long time. Imagine if you were holding Luna for a long time. Imagine what could have happened to you. So it's not safe whatever way you have to do it. I think the best way is to just have your safety jacket and be protected. And the only way is stop loss, like stop the loss. To stop the loss, that's the only way to avoid such disaster. You stop the loss. And what if you were in staking? Now at this point in time, a lot of people are still in this altcoin. So let me just be honest, those who stake their coin, because some platform like exchanges, when you lock your coin and you stake it, you won't be able to exit the staking until the period time that was given. So for some people, they would have locked for 6 months, 3 months, and all of that. Now imagine that if the exchange doesn't allow instant unlocking. Now I know Binance do allow instant unlocking. That's depending on the type of staking that you do. Now you have to understand staking. That's why I tell everybody, because it's staking, it also has learning process. We have locked staking and flexible staking. We have fixed. All this has different meaning of its own, which I am telling you now. When it comes to staking, you must know you have to make the right decision, right? So sorry, that chat. So you have to make the right decision. So we've discussed why Luna crashed, and obviously it is still crashing. So the question is, are we going to zero? Is Luna going to zero? This is crazy. This is sweet for futures. Shorting Luna has been sweet. Yeah. Shorting Luna has been crazy. But I just wish I was stable in the short. I found myself, the parts, they were previous support. So even when I tried to short Luna, I was like, okay, it's going to bounce in this support. But obviously, not a single support survived, as they kept crashing through each support. I learned something from trading from Luna, is that I do ride trends, I do ride situations, but Luna own was a bit kind of surprising, because I wasn't expecting it. The news didn't come too fast for us to exit easily if you were holding, because it was a pegged coin. Bitcoin had to show its own snake head for the pegness to be dissolved, to show the real color. This is like a coin showing you its real color. So before it was camouflaging like a chameleon, but now Bitcoin shows itself and Luna also shows itself. And what I've learned from this is that any of these altcoins can go wrong anytime. Honestly, this is a big lesson. I have seen coin crashed, and I've seen shit coins, scam coin. I've seen a lot of coins, but Luna's own is different. Luna's own is actually a mistake of not having the right plan. Yeah, the plan was good, but the decision behind it had a flop, right? The experiment had a flop, and the flop is the cause of all this. So what am I saying? What I am saying, in other words, is that this is a lesson to tell us that any of these altcoin can go wrong any time, because this is technology, and we all know how technology works, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that's what makes it technology, because we have to keep trying ways to improve it. That's why you see most apps have updates, right? They keep updating their services, they keep trying to get better, because when they started, of course, you know how ideas work. Ideas grow as it grows. So this altcoin, like, that's one thing I somehow like about Sun and most of this altcoin. Now Sun did a redenomination. Who knows what Justin must have seen? Sorry, excuse me. Now, I don't know what Justin must have seen, because obviously he's not going to share it with any of us, but he started improving his services. And I like when someone is constantly understanding that we can never be perfect, and you are constantly going through your project to see what is working and what is not working. I think the issue with Luna is the people behind Luna took the fact that the Bitcoin they were pegging to could dump. I don't know who gave them the advice that you can peg to Bitcoin, but it was a terrible one. Because you see Bitcoin go to 60k, the same way it's as volatile as going to 60k, it can volatilely come down to 20k. People miss that aspect, and that aspect is also very important, because Bitcoin itself is not so stable. So the question now we're here to answer is, can Luna still survive this? It's a big question. Will Luna survive the dump? So let's look into the chart. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. While Bitcoin is struggling with 30k, if Bitcoin can be able to withstand 30k, then maybe altcoins could see a pull up, right? And right now Bitcoin got to the 30k, had a bounce and all of that. So the last support on Luna is this. The last time Luna support is around 0.9. So is Luna going to 0.9? That would be a terrible decision, because anything that crosses it is bye-bye to Luna, because right now as I'm talking to you, it's still dumping, and currently it just hit 1.9 and it's still going, and it's very, very close, so close to this last support. Can Luna survive this last dump to 1.2? If it doesn't, then we could be heading to 0.9. If you're shorting this market right now, you must be hell rich, right? Because I will tell you something. I did enter the short on Luna, but I keep pulling out. Because why? Each time to get to a support, I have this reaction that they're going to pull up. This kind of dump is crazy and is a shit coin. In fact, they should shut down this token. This token is gone. Oh my god. Is Luna going to survive this? This is crazy. It's still going. Yo, this is crazy. It's at 1.8. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Luna is going crazy. Watching Luna. Are we going to 0? Oh my god. This is... Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Shit. Oh my goodness. Is somebody still holding this coin? I don't want to see it. It's still going. It's going below 1.8. This is crazy. Oh, yo. Then I need to start live and start getting reaction of this kind of dumps, because they are ridiculous, right? I'm laughing because I'm not holding this coin. Honestly, I'm not holding this coin, but this coin is crazy. It's crazy. It's driving my anxiety up, even without even being in the market in Luna. Yo, the question, can this happen to other altcoin? Seriously, we need to talk about this. It's currently heading to 1.7. So, Luna, what is happening to Luna right now? Can it happen to other altcoin? Because if this can happen to other altcoins, then this is terrible news for the entire crypto community, because anything can happen. It doesn't matter my analysis or the next person analysis. Things can change in a blink of an eye, and it could just keep crashing. Because why? Everything, all the tokens are literally shit coins until they prove they are not shit coin. A good example of tokens right now that have stood this kind of sell-off is SRP. Honestly, I caught cap for SRP community. One thing I've learned is the community behind a token determines if the token survive or die just by a little just breeze can take it off. Like Luna, it's just a little push that took Luna off the track, right? So any token can go off the track at any time. Any token, when I mean any token, Bitcoin is not an exception. Anything can happen and it goes down. The only thing saving Bitcoin, Ethereum and the rest is the work they have done over the years. The hard work over the years has brought in community. See, in life they say loyalty is everything. When you are loyal, when you have loyal people behind you, you are strong. SRP is a good example of what loyal community, strong community can do to a token, especially in this whole entire crypto community. It's good for you to, when you are investing, make sure you understand the coin, understand the community behind it, understand the team behind it, and understand the project itself. Because the project of Luna is already a disaster from the plan. Pegging to Bitcoin is a disaster. From my experience of Bitcoin, volatility is a complete disaster. Even a baby will tell you that. It was good when Bitcoin is going up, but when Bitcoin is going down, I don't think the project manager and the rest thought about what could happen when Bitcoin is going down. So, here's what I'm saying. Can this happen to any altcoin out here? Yes. It's a sad truth, but it's the real truth. It can happen to any altcoin. How and why? Well, these altcoin are services and they are technologies. Yeah, some of them are memo coins like Shiba and Doge. In fact, I've never known what Shiba and Doge does, but as a dog lover, I love dogs, so the coin makes sense to me as a dog lover. That's what a community does, right? Community behind the coin must understand the coin and believe in the services they are offering. A good example is SRP. See, SRP has been, in fact, before now, 2017 and the rest, everybody called 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. SRP was the only shit coin ever known. Everybody believed it's the worst coin you want to invest. In fact, you want to talk to some people about SRP, they will be like, no, that's shitcoin. But do you know, still within this period, SRP holders are like cult. You can never tell them nothing. SRP holders, they will hold. No matter the situation, they will hold. When SRP was facing the SEC, they will hold. Now that's a community, that's loyalty, because they believe in the future of SRP. I remember SRP stayed at 0.2 for so long, but yet the holders, they will tell you, I'll buy more, and in fact, if they talk about holders, those who bring that name holders, I think I should give it to SRP holders, because they are the iron hands. With everything bombarded at SRP, people say it's not even a real crypto. People say it is a shit coin. People say it's the bank coin. People called SRP all sorts of names. Even the Fed, sects, the government will not leave SRP alone. SRP is the only token facing this challenge. Not even Bitcoin. I don't even think Ethereum will survive such a challenge. This only proves SRP's strength. What cannot kill you makes you stronger. SRP surviving all the up cycles is a good reason why SRP should not be overlooked. As I'm still talking. Luna is at 1.6. Just a push and Luna is gone. This is why a community behind a token you're buying. I know a lot of people want to make quick money, but I've learned something in this market. Patience always pays off. Patient is like the patient dog eats the fattest bone. Always pay off in this particular market. I can't tell you if this is going to stand, but I can. If this lunar dump is going to withstand the sell-off, and we don't cross below 0.9, but I will tell you the truth of what I'm saying. The only hope left for them to withstand the sell-off is price actually stopping at 0.9, because anything below it, then we should be heading for below below 0.5, and that will be terrible. I hope we don't end up in zero. This is a lesson to me, because I always say something. Portfolio management is so important. Don't go all in one position or in one coin. Chances are high, if disaster start, you will be stuck and you will have no way to run. Don't go all in one coin. Learn to do what is called diversification, but also diversify with caution. I say everything in this market needs balance. Anything you're doing in crypto needs balance. Overdoing it will cause you harm. Underdoing it will cause you harm. The only way to survive in crypto is balance, right? So, which means that in crypto, if you are going in and a token you want to buy, don't just go shopping spree and you start buying 10, 20, 30 coins, different altcoins. That's over diversification. I tell Makaveli traders, personally, I don't hold more than 6 tokens, maximum 6 tokens. And again, I like keeping it at 3 to 4, right? What do? I pyramid my entry. So let's say, for example, I buy OGN, and as OGN goes up, of course, one thing I've understand is the price life cycle, price going back and forth. So I always want price to give me a good sign that it's going to continue the move to the upside. So if, let's say, take for example, I want to buy 10,000 worth of OGN, I am not going to go in. I will just risk probably a percentage, right? I'll start with probably 10%, 15% of that $10,000. I buy and I see reaction. If they pull back and they don't go below my entry, I add another 15%, right? As they go up again and pull back, they hold the support, I add another. So what I do is I keep adding as it goes my way. So when I take profit, I take entire profit together, right? That's what I do. In fact, even my taking profit most times is pyramiding. I pyramid my profit just the same way I pyramid my entry, right? Very, very important. I tell Makaveli traders, portfolio management is as important as trade management. You must understand that to succeed, there is no guarantees. We are dealing with a market full of uncertainty. It's just like you waking up tomorrow morning not knowing if you are going to wake up or not. You just know that you want to see tomorrow morning, but most of us don't care how important it is for us to even wake up, not knowing if we're going to wake up or not. Now that's how crypto is. We're trading crypto is filled with uncertainty. You don't know what the next minute is going to present, but you are hopeful and you stay hopeful, right? That's the way life is. Life itself is uncertainty. So crypto itself is just mimicking life. Anything can happen, things can tumble. You could be at the top and tomorrow you're at the bottom, and you could be at the bottom, tomorrow you're at the top. Anything could happen. So this is how these tokens are. Before you buy any token, do a thorough research. Do not over diversify your portfolio. And because what happened to Luna, it can happen to any altcoin. Any altcoin. If Binance gets hacked today and things go wrong in Binance Exchange, BNB will dump bastardly. You see? And this is the internet. The vulnerability of these token services are high. Majority of these tokens have high vulnerability. And when these vulnerabilities are like hacking, you don't know when you will get hacked. No matter the protection, no matter how you fight them, you just have to constantly keep fighting. That's the way to keep going. So you have to constantly keep updating your services and your whatever you're offering to the people to make sure you are still standing and you're beating what is happening in the market. So this is why for me, I believe that for OGN, if buyers have a chance of making it, then their only last chance and last hope is actually by holding down the range of that $1 range to so let's zoom in. We see they've completely broken down. So the only support now they have is to attempt 1.420 range. If they cannot, anything that goes below $1 range, oh god, I don't even want to think about where it's going, because it looks like there's nothing down there left. Can we recover? Honestly, that was going to take forever. Recovering from this is going to take forever. This token could shut down after this. Honestly, this is what they call shit coin. This could go sideways, it could return to $10, then go sideways. In fact, if it could make it to $4 in front, it's going to battle $4, because every previous broken support is automatically going to act as a resistance for it. So it's going to battle $4. In fact, if it survives $4, it's going to go sideways like this. So price is going to move something like this, or it's going to go like this and then return. It's going to be, I don't want to imagine it, but it's going to be a really long because now, why is it going to be that struggle? Because how do you convince people to put their money back into Luna after this experience? So this issue of how people are going to ever trust, you see, trust is golden, and once it's broken, you can't patch a broken glass. It's golden glass, and once it's shattered, especially in situations like this, once a token loses the community behind it, it's gone. Once a token loses the trust of the community behind it, that token is gone. That token can't survive it, because those people are, you know that saying that your customer is always right. Well, in any token you see, it is the capital of the community of people who are holding and trading that token that makes that token what it is. Let SRP be a good example of what strong communities can do to a token, and let Luna be example of what weak communities can do to a token. Because if the holders and the traders and the investors that are on Luna believe in the project, then even though the pegging is happening, the sell-off might not be as strong as this, because they don't longer have faith or believe that this token can make it back up. Most of them decided to start selling off, because as I'm talking to you, it's at 1.4. It has gotten to that support, and that support is actually under threat, and that support could completely get shattered. This is a strong lesson to anybody trading crypto, holding crypto, going into crypto. This market can change. The volatility is high. I know that after the experience we're having on crypto, so many people are going to leave crypto, and that is understandable. Crypto is not for everybody. I know when I say it, some people don't understand me. When people come into Makaveli Traders, I tell them this is not a place to sit, this is a place to walk. This is a place to walk. It's either you walk or you feel it, right? Because why? I'm not the one that will make you feel it. It's the market that will make you feel it, right? No matter things I say, if you don't follow what I say, it's going to affect you. And remember that you are an individual that have to make a decision of your own. So you have to learn to make decisions without what I am saying or what the next technical analyst is saying. You must be able to differentiate between the two. Now, if token like Luna is going to survive this dump, what price Bitcoin Gorilla then are you saying could survive this? Well, the price I see, like I said, is 1.4. If they don't make it 1.4, then let's expect a double bottom around $1 range. But honestly, the particular price really doesn't matter right now. But if Bitcoin can hold down the current price of 30k support and pull up, then maybe it will give those who have not heard the news, because anybody who have heard the news of Luna and knows how to look at the chart of Luna, I don't think we put money in Luna right now. So Luna is going to struggle to pull up, right? But it could still get to $3-4 range, but it's going to struggle to pull up. This is going to be a complete disaster. This is going to be a complete disaster. So even the $4 is going to be a complete disaster, because Luna right now is no good. Is no good, and nobody will advise anybody to buy this coin right now. The entire crypto community is shocked by the dump of Bitcoin, so no token survived it. I understand. I completely understand, and I want to warn you, if you're in crypto, you have to hold on, because we're entering a period of strong ride, and I do see a change, a big change. Most of these altcoin are going to actually somehow find themselves battling to survive. If Bitcoin manages to pull up and go to 58k, 62k, 64k, and if Bitcoin gets rejected one more time, it's going to be a disaster. I'm saying it now. I made an analysis on Bitcoin. You can go and watch it. You need to watch it. The analysis talked about Bitcoin possibly experiencing a rejection around 58k, 64k. In fact, 52k is the first battle. If Bitcoin get rejected by any of these points, it's going to be a disaster. A stronger disaster than we have already seen in the entire crypto community. We could see Bitcoin heading for 20k. Hopefully, it doesn't go lower. And no altcoin will be saved. I don't care what I've seen, how bullish the coin has been doing before this happens. Yes, we're going to get a pull-up. Yes, they're going to be a pull-up. Like I said, this 30k is a very important support. And if it can pull up 30k to 28k range, 30k, 29k, that range, if it's already pulling up, we're already pulling up, but we need to see a new high. At least we need to see 40k to even stay have hope. So once we're able to pull up, price is likely going to make its way up this time around to recover to the nearest resistance. And I see this strong. There are other many resistance, but a very threatening resistance I see is 52k, 54k, 58k, and 62 and 64k. One of these numbers is going to cause a problem. The range, so I call it a range because when I make the charts, I treat the environment like a range. So it's an area, and these prices I call are within the same price range, right? So difference of like $4,000 or so. Now once price start getting to 52k, there will be a reaction. In fact, any rejection from that range will cause more dump on the entire crypto community, and Bitcoin hit 20k. I wonder how many altcoins at the end of the day we're going to see remaining. A lot is coming to the entire crypto community. It's going to take a lot of patience. In fact, I tell Makaveli traders, when Bitcoin pull up is our opportunity to exit as many coins as possible and run, because what is coming, if Bitcoin don't get above 68k, there's problem. It's going to affect the entire crypto community. But before then, I would have come to update you, because I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Thank you for sticking by. Now don't forget, you can trade live with me, right? If you join Makaveli Traders, you can trade live with me, and you will get market insights on the go. As I take the trade, you take the trade, and not just that, you are likely going to have a family, get trained, get materials, get videos, hours of videos to watch, train you for 6 weeks intensive training, and then you can start trading, and then you can join the family. Of course, access is still open, but access is closing by May 23rd, and when access close, it will be until October again. So thank you for watching. I hope you're not stuck in Luna, because I really don't know anything to say. I'm speechless on what to say if you're stuck on Luna, than to say sorry about it, and there's no promises of what is coming, But if you've been shorting Luna, congratulations, because I know by now you'll be dead rich. You will have a lot of money. So thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for my new viewers. If you end up liking it, don't forget to subscribe. Happy trading.